Welcome to Simple Logistics. Today we are going to talk a little bit about negotiation, actually negotiation techniques, because negotiation is a part of, or an important part of logistics. We have to negotiate all of the time with carriers, suppliers, brokers. So it's important to know how to behave, and it's important to know how to prepare for such negotiations. I have a few tips. The first tip is about planning. It's very important that you prepare yourself or you plan ahead for when you have some important negotiation. It's important to know what you're going to negotiate, what are your limits, who you're going to deal with, where they are from, because depending on where the person is from, person from different countries have different cultural backgrounds, and that can change how you approach the negotiation. Some countries are more straightforward when it relates to negotiations. They are more direct. Sometimes they come across as a little blunt. And, in other cultures, you tend to be a little bit more indirect regarding negotiation. People want to get to know each other better before making any important negotiation. So it's really important that you understand the cultural background that you're going to deal with when you're negotiating. Another thing that is very important, you can prepare the environment for the negotiation. A clean office, a nice desk, something comfortable, maybe some refreshments. That is important for long negotiations, and it's something that can provide very easily if the negotiations are face to face. These days, most of the negotiations are done through Zoom or Skype or something like that. But anyways, you can prepare your own work area, your own work environment, so you are more comfortable and more relaxed to make your negotiation. It's very important to be relaxed, not to be in a hurry to negotiate and to reach a good outcome. The other important thing is to respect the time of the person that you are going to negotiate with. First, be sharp on your appointments. Don't be late for your appointments. That's a sign of respect for the other person time, and also the rhythm of the negotiation. As I mentioned before, some cultures are more direct, so these people will perceive any delays, a drawn out rhythm, as a lack of importance of that negotiation, or as something negative. So it's important to get to know the rhythm, the pace of the other person, and try to adjust your own rhythm, your own pace to reach a good outcome. One thing that I always point out to people is that you can spare a few minutes at the beginning of the negotiation to kind of break the ice. So try to get to know the person that you are dealing with. If you don't know that then already, try to ask about family or something like that to get to know a little bit better about the other person, and to kind of break the ice, get some human connection with the other side. And finally, my final tip for negotiations is that you always negotiate with a notebook, a physical paper notebook, and you write down your questions, you write down the other side demands, you make notes all of the time, and then when the session is over, you can review your notes and you can analyze these notes with your colleagues. It's important also for reminders. So always have a pen or a pencil and a notebook to make these notes during the negotiation. That is very important, and that way you'll be able to make some reflections after the negotiation. That's a good practice also to remember what you did okay, what wasn't so good, so you get better at the next negotiation. To negotiate is like anything else you do in life. Using a bicycle or something like that. The more you do it, the better you get at doing that. There is no one that's natural, is born for it, is born ready. Everybody can improve over time. The more negotiations that you participate or that you make, it's important that you can use those opportunities to practice and to kind of hone yourself, hone your skills, and you will be getting better over time. Okay, so these were the tips for today. Thank you very much, and see you next time. Bye.